Flosstube. My name is Jennifer. I'm the Calculated Stitcher. Welcome to my channel. Today is November 27th, 2022. And just thought I would jump on here and do a quick Flosstube. Haven't done one in a while. I'm not sure how long it's been. I've done some other kind of videos, but this is the first Flosstube in a little bit. So it's good to come back and visit with everybody. I couldn't remember, I haven't been keeping up with my journal the last couple of months on what I stitch every day. So I couldn't remember what I've stitched on since I've seen you. So I just grabbed some of my whips that are in the area where I sit that I think I might have worked on. So if I hadn't since the last time I saw you, it's okay. I'm just going to show it again. So very quickly, this last week was our Thanksgiving holiday where I teach. Teachers technically don't have Monday and Tuesday off. They're what are called comp days. And that means if you worked over the summer, then you can comp those hours and get those days off. So I had the whole week off. Although it feels like I didn't even have a weekend off. So we found out Saturday that we got off that my grandson, that they called and said that we could come pick him up and keep him for 3 nights. And it was heaven. It was just the best thing ever. And so we met halfway. It's about 2.5 hours. And picked him up on Saturday, and then we had to take him back on Tuesday. It was so much fun. We took him to church. He was perfect. Didn't make any noise. I mean, he was just wonderful. My husband coached Monday, and so he got to go see Pop coach. And he kept thinking that Pop was going to go out there and play. And I had to explain to him, no, he just tells the boys what to do. So that was wonderful. Then my youngest child came home. Oh, he was supposed to come home. He said he would be home on Wednesday, and he surprised us at church on Sunday. So that was exciting. And then my other children all said they couldn't come home for Thanksgiving. And then one of our daughters ended up, she had a couple of days off, but she couldn't travel up with her brother at the same time, so she thought she would just stay up in Lubbock with her sister for Thanksgiving. But then a friend was coming towards San Antonio, and so Kyler went and got her and surprised us. I think it was a Wednesday that she showed up. She had to leave Friday, and then my youngest left today at like 7 in the morning. Crazy. But it's a long trip. So anyway, it was very busy. We did a lot of traveling, driving around, but it was great. Thanksgiving, so I guess 2 of my children were there, and then my brother and his 2 children, and one of his daughters is married, so her family was there. It was great. It was nice to be all together. Then Saturday we drove to my mother-in-law's, who lives about 4 hours away, I guess. Got to have Thanksgiving there, and so then church today, and now it's back to school tomorrow. So I need a vacation from my vacation. It was wonderful, though, to see family. That's the best thing. Anyway, I have been busy. I did post, if you haven't seen it, my video to make this little, I mean, it can be for your table. It can be a wall hanging. It can be whatever. I have it hanging on a stand. It's a little late now for it. I just didn't get it done. I tried really hard, but with work and everything, I just didn't. So maybe next year, if you didn't make one this year, maybe you'll make one next year. The pattern is on my link tree. That's one of the things I spent a whole day doing, was figuring out how to upload things onto my link tree. So that was a learning curve for someone my age. Anyway, so I do have that up. I also will have a destash, unstashed, whatever you call it, video coming up. I don't know if I'll do it today or not. I have to get ready. The only class I'm not ready for tomorrow is my calculus class, and so I have to look at my lesson and get that all done before I can do anything fun, I keep telling myself. So today I thought I would just come and show a few of my whips, and then some haul, of course. Of course, the haul, it's been weeks since I've shown haul, so I'm sure I have a lot. I just keep it in a bag until I show it, and then I can put it away. But I do have another tutorial video coming up for a planner I'm going to make for next year. And I'm hoping it's going to be more user-friendly for me. Previously, hold on, this was my planner from this year. And I've worked in it some with y'all, but I have a video. This one is an altered book, so it started off as a book that I tore pages out of and stuff. The one that I'm going to create is actually one I'm going to construct and put all the pages together. And I will have a PDF that you can get on my Linktree if you want to make one also. And so my goal is to try to get it. I want to have the pattern and the videos up for it before the first of the year. So if you're interested in making one, you can make one. But it gets busy. We have 3 weeks before Christmas break, which means, you know, semester exams and all that kind of stuff. So I'm just hoping I have some time in there. What else was I going to say? Oh, I have another sewing tutorial already planned in my mind. It won't be until the spring. Someone had asked, so I thought I would mention that on here also. But all right, so let's get into this. Right. Oh, I did go to the Tinsmith's Wife over. I was going to do this during haul, but I did run by. I found a gift certificate my sister had bought me, and I never used last year. I thought, hello, got to do that. Hold on, my nose is itchy. So, and when I was there, I met Sherry, and I have a picture. If I can figure out how to do it, I'll insert it here. That's so I know where to stop in the video. But if not, it'll be at the end. So she was so sweet. She came up and introduced herself, and I just thought, how great was it that we were there at the same time? So, hi, Sherry. I remember because I think of the song. I can't sing it, or I'm sure I'll get in trouble. But it's from like the 1950s. It's like, Sherry, Sherry baby. I didn't do the tune, so hopefully it won't. Plus, you don't want me to sing. Oh, Lord, you don't want me to sing. Okay, anyway. All right, so let's start with some whips. My nose is so itchy. All right, the first one, I can't remember. I have this one out because this is one that I wanted to. Hold on real quick. I'm going to get a drink. We actually had some cooler weather. It was great. Like the highs were in the 50s, which if I could find a place where the highs were in the 50s, lows were in like the, 30s-ish, that would be my ideal place. I love that weather. But we're back up into the 70s. We're going to get all the way up to close to 80, I think, on Wednesday. So it's hard to get into this Christmas spirit when it's like that. And do you know, almost the whole week it rained. We've been in a drought. I mean, we're still technically in a drought. But we went like months and months and months with no rain. And because I've talked before about people's wells going dry. And then this whole week, when we had our grandson, he has one of those battery operated cars that he can drive out on our land. And it was like a heavy, like misty drizzle for like days. And a couple of times it actually rained, but for the most of it, it was just this dreary kind of, which is horrible. I felt so badly for him, but he still went out and got in it. Anytime it would stop a little bit, he'd get out there and he'd ride in his car. So, but it's going to be warm the next 3 days. So hopefully it'll cool back down. Okay. This is what I pulled out that I wanted to finish by the end of the year. I have 2 that I want to finish. I will not get it done, I know. But my goal, this is one of the ones that I would like to have finished by the end of the year. And I think it looks very Christmassy. Oh, let me put my glasses on so I can read. So this one is Mary Snow. It's Hands Across the Sea. And I've been working on this one for quite a while. And I think I've done all of the top, and I've done this part down here. I think I've done the man, this side. And now all I have left is this part over here. So I am using the called for, oh God, look at that mess. The called for Avera Swaths. I need a bigger, what do they call these? These rings? They have a name. They're like book something. Anyway, I need some bigger ones. And it wouldn't bunch up like that. So anyway, because these I keep on the little rings because they're silks and I don't want them to pull on the paper. Anyway, I'm using the called for Vera Soie. Yeah, I did the man's side. And I am stitching on 40 count Mayflower Mocha. And most of this you have seen before because I've been finished with it for quite a while. I think I only did like a few stitches down here on the border, like nothing like crazy. Or no, I stitched over here. That's what it is. I stitched on this one. But just a few stitches. It wasn't anything crazy. But I'd like to get that finished by the end of the year. It all depends on how much stitching time I'm going to actually have. So, okay, that's one. I want to put them back in their bags or I'll lose them. The next one, this is another one that I would like to have finished. Now, the last part has not released. This is Teresa Kogut's, if you're her tier 4 patron, then it's the Mystery Sal that she's stitching with us. And like I said, I'm kind of cheap about my ink. And so I printed the first one out. You can kind of see it. It's just blurry. It's been released. All that's left is just this little part right here. So all the way over, I can stitch to this. And I can stitch the whole border because she did release that. I was happy that she did that. So anyway, the last part gets released in December. It's around the 14th, 15th, 16th, something. I'm stitching mine on, I'm pretty sure this is Duxbury by Fox and Rabbit, 40 counts. And this is how much I have finished. Now this one I know I've worked on because I've worked on it quite a bit actually. I have to go back and not forget to fill in those 2 little leaves. But then, since I've seen you, it's mainly, I've done these 2 birds, this bird. I've done both of the people, these, the basket, this heart. I don't know if you have seen this part, but since I pulled it out the last time, this is what I've done. So, and of course, all this down here from right there all the way over. So I am getting so close. I really would like to have this, the part that I can see done by Friday, but we'll see. I don't know. Because Saturday is my birthday, and I know I want to do a birthday start, but I kind of, oh, you know what? I forgot to bring that. Well, it's okay. I'm going to pause it when I get my haul anyway, because I got something in the mail that I think is going to be my birthday start. I told myself not even to have one because there's so many other things I'm doing, but it's okay. All right, this was the brainchild of Kippy, the academic stitcher, on Flosstube and Instagram. This is in the book, the Blackbird book, Home for the Holidays. And I had already started these stockings a long time ago when I first got the book. And so she mentioned she went to I can't remember her shop, Colorado Cross Stitcher. Is that the name of her shop? Anyway, she went and she saw this done over 1 and she loved it. And I love stitching over 1 on 28 count. I would really like to do some stitching over 1 on 32 count to see how I liked it. Hold on. When I watch these back to make sure there's sound and everything, I always notice that I don't finish my thoughts. Like just now. I was telling you the weather had gotten warmer again, so my allergies had started acting up. That's why my nose is itching and I have to drink a lot because my allergies make my throat dry. Anyway, I never got to that thought. It's like I see a squirrel and I just move on. So this is Christmas Garden. And Kippy talked to me about it. And I said, well, so we decided that we would start it together. So she is a college professor. And so she knows how to create Zoom meetings. And I'm sure a lot of other people do, but for her job, she does it. And so she'll create one. And so we'll meet together on Zoom, and it's so much fun. We were supposed to meet this last week, but I had my grandson and she had to help her daughter with something. So we're going to do it this next week. And our goal was to have 8 of these because we knew it was going to be busy. So we didn't want to set too lofty a goal. We wanted 8 of these little flowers around. And then we were going to get this part right here done. That was our goal. So I'm stitching mine 1/1 on 28 count marbled bunny. And I'm pretty sure that's a XJU design. Pretty sure. And this one, if it's, well, first let me show you without the, look how pretty this fabric is. Can you see the modeling on that? This is 28 count. And so I'm stitching mine 1/1. So let me show you this and I'll talk about it. Let me show it to you far away. We both did a conversion as far as the floss because I didn't have the called for floss and I wanted to start it right away, and I didn't want to have to go get the called for floss. So then it dawned on me, you know, I have these cottage garden threads that I have not used. And so I went in and looked at them. They have the most beautiful variegation if you've never used them before. And they stitch. I usually can't tell a difference in floss very much, but there is something, and I cannot put my finger on it, that I really enjoy about these. It's something about how, I don't know if it's how tightly they're woven, because I don't know if they're dyed on DMC. I thought everything was dyed on DMC, like just white or whatever. But something about these stitch for me beautifully. Like they don't tangle as much. I don't know what it is. And it could just be me. So that's just my opinion. But I am in love with this floss, and I would love to own a whole collection of it because I would be doing conversions left and right. I love these colors. I think this is absolutely stunning. And Kippy did a conversion for her also. And so the only part I had to do, I did have to order a different gold for the dark. And so this one, I think it's perfect. It goes from this brownish gold into a lighter gold. And so this one, if you're interested, the darker one I'm using is Dandelion. Then my red is Hugs and Kisses. My green is Ivy. Can you see the variegation? Isn't that beautiful? And then the lighter yellowy gold is Marigold. Oh, it's so pretty. So I have a hard time putting this one down. You can tell because I'm way past like our minimum that we were going to get done. But it is so much fun to stitch over one on this. And that floss is just amazing to stitch with. I'm telling you. It's just, the fabric is perfect. The floss is perfect. Like the whole thing is just a wonderful experience. So, plus I'm doing it with Kippy. So anyway, so that one is new. That's a new one that I started since I've seen you last. And you can tell that mine, you can tell theirs is very subdued. So, muted, maybe more muted colors than mine. But I like dark. I like mine dark. So you can tell a big difference. So I wasn't going for exactly the same, obviously. I wanted something that was more, at least from the picture. I don't know about the real one. So anyway, okay, blah, blah, blah. Stop talking. It was funny because I think I talked about it before. I couldn't find this book, and I was like, or the chart. I thought it was like a separate chart, and I went through my stuff. I'm like, I know I have this. And I looked through my boxes where I keep my unkitted things, just the charts. I looked through my kitted items, and then it dawned on me, maybe it's in a book. And that's where it was. And so it was in I had already started it, and it was in with, these are the stockings. I've done one stocking right here. And then this one is, I don't remember what it is, but it's, this one's stitched over too. You can tell the stitches are much bigger. And there's the top of the new one. So I had finished this one. I told myself to do one more this year, but I still have 2 ornaments I have to finish. I'm going to do that. That's the first thing I have to work on this year. Oh, here, I can tell you. It's 35 count lamb's wool. So, and then I just picked out some reds and pinks. So that was a couple of years ago. Oh, here I can tell you. It's from 2020, June 3rd, 2020. During my Jubilant Jubilee. Jubilant June. Jubilant June. That's what it was called. Okay, the next one was when I was working on that 1/1. I saw these on Fat Quarter Shop. Oh, that's where I got my cottage garden threads. It's Fat Quarter Shop. They carry them if you're interested. So I'm going to start ordering a few at a time. When I get to my haul, I'll show you that the Tinsmith's Wife also has some. Okay, stitching with the housewives. I don't usually stitch their stuff. It's more like cute, like I just like sampler looking things. But for there's something about this that makes me think like 1940s and 50s decorations, which I love. So I thought, well, what if you stitch it over 1 on 28 count? And so that's what I'm doing. Let me move my floss. And I'm changing the location of some things. I may not stitch it all. So this is my 1/1. And I'm just going to have the lights at the top connected. And they're going to connect all the way across. I just don't know exactly where I'm going to put everything because there's a Santa. And there's like a toy store. I don't think I'm going to put on that on there. But there are 2 other houses I'm going to put over here and with the Santa Claus. And I don't know if I'm going to put the trees up here. I don't think I am. I just like it like this. So anyway, doesn't matter. But I think it is so cute. And I think it looks very retro, which is something that I like. I changed the colors. I made them darker. That's just the way. Some of them, the blue and the pink, have been changed. If you're interested in what they are, I can let you know. Well, I can tell you right now, I guess. The pink of the house, I changed it. It's supposed to be, I think, hold on, I can tell you. It's supposed to be C. Shelley. It's a classic Colorworks. I just picked out this Victorian pink by Gentle Arts. And then the blue is supposed to be Tropical Paradise. And I used DMC 932, which may be no, it's not. I was going to thought it was the called for DMC, but that's the blue I used. So I've changed some of the stuff up. So that's the same. I was just looking to see if there's anything else I changed. I think that's it. Okay. Alrighty. The next one, I did this one on, I think it's election day. I did this one. I pulled it out. I love this. It's just, I don't have a lot of time. I'm not going to continue working on it. I just liked working on it that day. I'll work on it in the spring. Let Freedom Ring. And it's just so pretty. Isn't it? I love it. It's Leela Studio. Let Freedom Ring. I can hear a woodpecker pecking. I thought somebody was knocking there for a second. I'm using the called for floss. I started this February 29th, 2020. Oh dear. So it's a combination. It has some Gentle Arts. Are these all Gentle Arts? Yes. And DMC. And I'm stitching it on 36 straw, which I wish I could go back and change to 40, but I'm not changing it. I mean, I haven't really stitched that much. I've stitched this top line across and then this flower. That's what I did on election day, was the flower. Isn't it pretty? Well, most of the flower. So that's how much I have done for that. And like I said, that was just a special occasion because I love election day. I love to vote. It's just my favorite thing to do. So, all right. Next one, I saw Kindred Stitcher. Sorry, I'm in my sweatshirt. I don't know why. Well, it's cool in my house. I saw Kindred Stitcher finish this, and I thought, Jennifer, could pull that out. So it spurred me to work on it a couple of nights since I've seen you last, I think. And it is a hoity-toity. It's by Long Dog Samplers. Everything I own by Long Dog Samplers, I want to stitch over one on 28 count, which is what I'm doing. This one. I just love these cardinals right here. I have the DMCs that I am using. And like I said, I'm stitching it on 28 count, 1 over 1. I've shown it before where I had started it 2 over 2. Because it's one of those I started at the beginning of my stitching career. And so this is how far I've gotten now. Oh, isn't it pretty? I just love 1 over 1. Absolutely beautiful. So I can't wait to do the fill-in. I don't really like fill-in, but I mean, I can't wait because it's going to look so pretty with that black all filled in, I think. Okay. And it's on like this huge piece of fabric. I'm sure it's a yard. All right, so that, oh no, I was just going to show a couple of, I really don't have a lot of time to sew, but I did start working on Socialites. I'm doing my Socialites. Fat Quarter Shop does a free stitch along called Socialites. And I think this year there's going to be 25, it's going to be 25 weeks, and they release a pattern once a week on the Jolly Jabber, which is Kimberly Jolly's blog. You can download the pattern from the Fat Quarter Shop website for free. And anyway, so I decided, I didn't do the first one, and Kippy had, and hers was so pretty. And I thought, you know what? I think it was that one. That was Socialites that she did. Anyway, I'm going back and I am going to do the 2020 and this year's Socialites and put them all together. So I just have 3 totally completed, and they offer it in 3-inch finished, 6-inch finished, and 9-inch finished blocks. So you can make them whatever size you want. And I'm doing a 6-inch block. 9-inch is just too big. I don't like the pieces that big. 3-inch, I would love to do 3-inch, but then the quilt's going to be super small. I want it to be a usable size. So, this is one of the pieces, or one of the blocks. Here's another block. You can tell that this one hasn't been pressed. If you look at it, it's not very flat like these two are. So here is another one. And then here is another one. And then I have some more that are all cut out and in varying stages of completeness. But I just, like I said, for me, cross stitch, if I only have like 15 minutes, I can pull that out and get 15 minutes of work. For me, for quilting, it takes me 15 minutes just to get everything situated and sit down to get ready to sew. Anyway, so I don't get a lot of sewing done, is what I'm saying. I was hoping to get some done over Thanksgiving, but it was just, family's more important. So that was my quilt whip. I was like, what is the word? Okay, I'm going to pause it real quick so I can move this stuff out of the way and then pull my haul out. So, one second. Okay. Some of my stuff got mixed up, so I'm not sure where I got some of this, but I'll try. The first thing I wanted to say was thank you to Michelle, who bought something from my sampler from my destashing video and sent me this gorgeous card. Isn't this beautiful? It's going to look so pretty in my journal. I have to figure out how to attach it so I can still read her sweet note on the back, though. So, Michelle, I'm so glad that you liked it. All right. So, let me put that in my journal box. I have a box right here of things that need to be added into my journal. Okay. I also ordered this. I always wanted one from Creative Carol. And, let me move this out. So it snaps, and then when you open it up, it has a zipper bag here, and you can see here's her. Let me pull that out so you can see. Let me see. Okay. So here is her information. So if you would like to take a screenshot of that. And I reached out to her. Oh, shoot. Because I saw a project bag made out of this specific fabric, and I asked if she could make one of these out of that fabric. I would like, what does she call these? Thread keeper booklet. That's what it says here. A thread keeper booklet. Anyway, and also could I send her fabric I own if I wanted a specific one, and she said yes. So if you're interested, you can go to her Etsy shop and send her a message, and she's very quick to get back with you. So anyway, so when you open it up, it has a zipper here, and the wonderful thing about this is that this is actually, it has like 2 sections here. So I like that because I don't like my chart to touch the vinyl because it's so hot in Texas that that ink sometimes will stick to it. Then this is like a thread bed here. You can put your needle there. And then again, another zipper on this side. And it has 2, just like the other. So this one's super cute, Lori Holt fabric. So hopefully I will get a couple more ordered because I really love this. And I think it's perfect, and they would all be the same size, which is a big thing for me. For smaller projects, like, you know, like little charts that'll fit in there. So I like that. So that I did get. I've been wanting one of those, and so I splurged. Then this is so me. Fat Quarter Shop, I ordered, I've wanted Silver Creek Samplers, Holy Moses, is that what it's called? What is this one called? Yeah, Holy Moses. And, oh, I'm showing the chart. Sorry. Let me try this again. Let me get my face out of the way. Can I pull that out where you're not seeing the chart? I didn't even think about it right there. Luckily, it's not much. It's just one part. Hold on. Here we go. All right, so it's long and skinny, and I thought this would be super cute. It's not going to be as long as, but I think it would be cute hanging near my Ginny Bean for the parlor. And I really like this one. I thought about this one for my birthday start also. I just haven't decided. So I've been waiting for it to come in at Fat Quarter Shop, and they got it in. They sold out. So then I got on there, inform me when it comes back in. So as soon as it came back in, I ordered it, and I had clicked, because they have a new thing, that you can click that you want the floss. And so I clicked all of the DMC floss. I'm looking. Yes. So these are all the DMC flosses. So I got it all kitted, well, except for the fabric, but that's fine. And so I put it in my bag. I have a bag where when I get something, I put it in there. And I don't put it into my spreadsheets until after I show it. Well, that's my mistake. I'm going to start whenever I order something, I'm going to keep a running list. And then when I receive it, and then I'll put it in, I can take it off that list and put it into my finished or into my spreadsheet. So, but in between, guess what I did? I ordered another one with the threads. So that will be in my destashing because, in fact, let me put it over here with my stuff for my video later. That's me. Can't get it together. Also, I own a Hawk Run Hollow chart that I thought of for my birthday start. Also, I've been waiting. I mean, it took me about 1.5 years to slowly buy all the NPI silks because I wanted to do it in the NPI. And I told myself, as soon as you finish that one, you can get buy another one because they're not the cheapest charts in the world. Well, I haven't even started that one, but I went ahead and ordered this one because it's the houses of Hawk Run Hollow. And this is Carriage House Samplings. I got this from Fat Quarter Shop. I had a coupon. And so I thought, oh, that's fine. We'll go ahead and get it. I love this little cow right here. So cute. So anyway, I did order that. Then I got, this is Fiber on a Whim. And it's 40 count sand. It's kind of a greeny gold color. It's really pretty. Lovely modeling. I got that from Fat Quarter Shop. Then this one is Fiber on a Whim Cafe au Lait 40 count. It is a gorgeous darker, what do you call it? Neutral color. It's so pretty. So I got that one. I got this Fabric Flare, which I'm very excited about. Oh, I'm so excited about this. It's 28 count. I'm going to go ahead and take it out of this. If you have earbuds on or headphones, turn it down now. It's in that yucky packaging I don't like. But this one is Historic Beige. And it's not showing up very well, but because it's darker than what it's showing. It has some modeling. Oh, it's so pretty. It's so pretty. And it, oh, there's something on mine. Look, there's like a black, I don't know what that is, but hopefully it'll come out. Hopefully you can see, I can't see what you see, but I'm hoping it'll come out in the, when I play it back. I'm really enjoying 28 count over 1. So I think this is going to be absolutely beautiful. And the Fabric Flare, it's printed on one side, so then it's white on the back if you want to use the white. But I don't know why you'd want to use the white. I mean, this is just so pretty. So pretty. So I'm excited about that. I got that from Fat Quarter Shop. I don't remember where I got this one, but I bought it again at Tinsmith's Wife because I did not know. I already bought it. So this one will also go in my destashing video for anybody who's interested. Isn't it beautiful? This is another one I thought about for my birthday start. It's like there's just so many that I want to do. And I don't know why. I think, starting it's going to make that big of a deal because it's just going to sit there. Okay, this one is Betsy Davis. This is another one. This is Scarlet Letter. Scarlet Letter? Yeah, Scarlet Letter. And here we go. Isn't that pretty? I know there's a, I can't take it out of the bag because it's like, oh, hold on. Okay, sorry about that. If I can figure out how to cut that part off. I'm trying to get better about editing. I will, but probably not because I don't know how to do that. I'm afraid I'd cut like something I needed. My dog outside walked by the door, and so my daughter's dog that's inside started barking because he can't see him. He just heard him. Okay, so this is Betsy Davis. And I just think it's so beautiful. I was saying I can't take it out of the package because these are like heat sealed, so they're like melted. So once you open it, I mean, there's no way to seal it back. So, I thought about starting this one. This one reminds me a lot of Plum Street's Rhode Island samplers that she does. I guess because it kind of looks like, you know, a row there. It's not really, but anyway, I just think it's so pretty. So, so very pretty. It's from 1797. So pretty. Okay. Anyway, I was just reading. And I don't remember where I bought that one. I don't know if it was Kitten Stitcher, because I think I may have gotten this one and Mary Carr from Kitten Stitcher. I'm not 100% sure. But wherever it was, or it may have been, I think I may have gotten them actually from Farm Girl, maybe. Farm Girl Dry Goods. I'm telling you. Whomever it was, I also got little red house sampler. I think this one's so pretty. I'll tilt it where it's right side. I mean, level. But I think this one's so sweet. So very sweet. And I thought this one would look really good with the cottage garden threads. Also a conversion. So, all right. Then this is from, okay, you're supposed to say, because I kept my receipt so I could, has all my information and not theirs. I think this is from 1884 Stitchery, I thought. Yes, 1884 Stitchery. So, this is John Foster 1885 sampler. Look at this. Look at that house. Oh, it's so pretty. You can get this at 1884stitchery.com. And then I got the Amy Eliza Herbert sampler. And you can get these as PDF downloads. I just like the paper copy. So there's the title. And I'll get up close. Of course, this is the, what do you call it? The antique. I love that house. Look at that. That big basket of flowers on top. And again, this is from 1884stitchery.com. Great service. So, now I can throw that away. Not that it was any good because I didn't have the name on it. This is from Farm Girl Dry Goods. I have like 2 or 3 orders still I'm waiting on from her. So, that I ordered this last week. So, she has great customer service. So, this is Plum Street Samplers, Grace Doth Abound. Yes, Grace Doth Abound. I mean, Plum Street Samplers. I think Paulette is just a genius, isn't she? Those 2 bluebirds just make me so happy. Just splashes of blue in there. Anyway. Then I also got the Psalm 139. And this is from Lucy Beam. I think it's really pretty. Where's the name? Nope, doesn't say. So, that I got. Trying to not let them fall down. Alright. Then, since I've seen you, I've been to the Tinsmith's Wife twice. So, I know it's been a long time. Because when I went this last week, it had been a long time since I had been there. So, this is what I got the previous time. And I won't even remember now, probably, like I have the floss for something. I'm hoping it's something that's in here. Wendy's husband, he's always really good about keeping them separate for me. So I still have 2 big baskets of floss that I've bought that I don't know to which project it belongs. It's something that I've bought that I, you know, made a conscious effort of buying the flosses, and then I never put them into the projects. So every time I go to kit up a project, I always look through my baskets to see if that's the project. Anyway, all right, this is 46 count mocha from Weeks Dye Works, and this is a fat quarter. I just love this color. This and straw. Oh, they make me so happy. So, so happy. This is 46 count, what's the name of it? Top Hat. It's by, from Dames of the Needle. It's like I don't even know how to explain it, like a purpley bluish black. Oh, that's good right there. Oh, then it blew it out. So, no idea what I'm going to put on this, but I think it's really pretty. That's a fat quarter. I got a fat quarter of 46 count Color and Cotton Oatmeal. She had a stack of 36 count Lakeside that she had just gotten in on a chair when I was there. So if you enjoy 36 count Lakeside, give her a call. I'll show you that in a minute. When I didn't get 36 count, but there was 140 and I did get some of that. Oh, I think this may be my ornament for next year for my grandson and my adopted granddaughter. This is the Heart and Hand Wee Santa. I usually don't buy these, but there's something about this one that I really like, and I'm not sure what it is, but I do like it a lot. So I got this one. I bought Stacy Nash Primitives Let Love Grow Pin Keep. Oh, so pretty. Oh, this is what this is for. Oh, well, very good, Jennifer. That's what it's called for. Of course, this looks a lot lighter than this, but that's fine. I like the darker. This is an advent calendar by Puccini. Okay, I don't want to say any of these words because I'm just going to show it to you. I think it's Italian, but I'm not really sure. So I'm just going to let you write down the words. I really like this. I would like to have this for next year, for my grandkids to move, a little figure around. And see, it says Puccini. I'm assuming that's, and here, I'll show you this. There's all the information there. There's an Etsy. But I got this at the Tinsmith's Wife. It was a while back. It was like right after, when did this come out? This is, I think it came out, it's not Market. It's, what's the other one? What's the one they have in the fall? Oh, y'all are all yelling at me. It's this, it's this. It's the one that's online. It doesn't matter, but that it's been that long since that's what I'm trying to say. It's been a long time. This, she just picked up for me every time it came in. She knew that I wanted that. Same thing for these. I usually don't show them. I've bought all of them. Haven't, don't have a plan of stitching them or anything, but just I have them if I want to. And then these, Rosewood Manor is really one of my favorites because she has such a collection, and it's not all the same as like some designers, like you can tell by looking that it's hers. I love because she'll do like specialty stitches on them, and it's just like you never know what she's going to throw in there. I just love that about her. And this one is it's, I think this is the one, isn't it, that goes with, it may not be, but, and I think what sold it for me is the fabric that they used, because it looks like straw or mocha, and that is so what I will stitch this on. Oh, I didn't even tell you, it's, what is it, Rack Straw Hill? That's the name of it, Rosewood Manor. And this one, it's so pretty. And I love, never would have thought about putting the pink on this fabric. I just think she is so talented. Karen Kluba's her name. And there, it says there are 3 more samplers designs included in the book. And this is one of them. Right here, which I think is really pretty. I want to see what fabric it says. Oh, it says it's butterscotch cookies, 32 count butterscotch cookies from Fabrics by Stephanie. I've never bought that before. I don't know where I would find that. I'll have to Google it, because I would like to get a piece if she makes it like in 40 count or 46 count. Or if she makes it in 28 count, I could do it over 1, as long as there's no over 1. She has specialty stitches, 1 strand of floss over 4 threads of linen, 2 strand floss over 2 threads linen, backstitch 1 strand floss. Anyway, oh my gosh, it's just so pretty. I just really love this. Okay, anyway, Rosewood Manor. So that was my first trip back, I don't know when. And then this is my trip from this week. All right. Watch your ears if you have earbuds on, because this may be loud. Oh, in fact, let me just pause this so it's not so loud. Okay, I really thought this was going to be a really fast video because I didn't have much to say. This is a Mad for Plaid project bag. I've never bought these. These are actually from Fat Quarter Shop. They have a subsidiary. It's So Emma, that's named after Kimberly Jolly's daughter. And they produce these project bags. And they're mesh. You can see me through there. So, I've seen before that people have, oh, I should have put this together, that Shepherd's Bush has a pattern for it, and I bought the pattern. Hold on, just a minute, please. I bought a pattern to stitch on here. Well, oh, I hope I didn't get out without it. Oh, here it is. It's a Shepherd's Bush, and I picked this one. They had some that were like more holiday themed, but I wanted one that I could use all the time. And for sewing or cross stitch, I thought this one looked perfect. So I'm going to stitch this on the bag. Not sure how it's going to work because I don't stitch. These are huge holes. And I don't know how many strands. Oh, pearl cotton. That's what I'll have to get. That's fine. Oh, I should have done that while I was at the Tinsmith's Wife. That's fine. I'll go back. I do want to make this. I think it's super cute. So, they have some of these left at the time when I bought them, which was just a few days ago. When I was checking out, I saw this, and I don't have a subscription. I need to get like a digital copy, because the main thing I like in here is Vanna Pfeiffer's, what do you call it? Finishing tutorials. I mean, it has some beautiful, beautiful projects. I'm not saying that. It's just that I have so many like samplers and stuff I want to make that I don't find myself finishing or working on stuff like from magazines, because I'm always so focused on these big things, and I should make some little things. I'd actually finish something, right? But the main reason I buy this is Vanna Pfeiffer's finishing tutorials. So, just to be honest, she is amazing. I bought some fabric, of course, but I've actually bought some fabric. Like, this is finishing fabric she had, and this is like heartstring samplery. Do it this way. I just got like a fat 1/8. I didn't think I would need that much more of it. So, it's for a specific chart, but I thought it would be cute on the back of a lot of different things. So I also thought it would be cute in my journal. So anyway, I went ahead and picked that up since she had some of it. Picked up some needles. I got some 46 count Aztec red. Oh, it's so pretty. And then I got some 40 count Aztec red also. This one is a fat 1/4. This one is just a fat 1/8. And I'm going to show you. Oh, well, I can pull it out right now. I bought these with this in mind. Ooh, that looks very different than, it looks very pink. And I don't want mine to be pink. I want mine to be red. I'm a red person. I would love to do this one. Oh, how about if I tell you? This is Erica Michaels Jingleberry. This is the silk gauze one. If I could find a place where I could find the silk gauze, I don't think it's in here. Usually, she used to put it in there. 10 yards for silk gauze. I don't think it is. I did buy some that the silk gauze is actually in there. But these are actually stitched on gingham. It is called Garnet Gingham Linens from Weeks Dye Works. Well, they don't make it in anything smaller than 32. So they have 28 and 32 count. And I didn't want to stitch it on that. So I got a 46 and a 40 count. And we're going to see how that goes. That's what my plan was for that. Then I got 46 count vintage pecan butter. I got a fat quarter. Lakeside linen. I thought it was 40 count. It's 46 count. Yes. Had to get that. I mean, it's Lakeside, so. I don't want to show these because there's something I'm going to make for somebody. Here's my extra copy of Mary Carr sampler. I bought the flosses. Oh, I think they're probably for this. I'm pretty sure. Yes. So I bought the series, the Beatitudes. Sorry, I'm shaking the... seriously, Jennifer. Let's see. Yeah. Erica Michaels, the Beatitudes. And this one is on silk gauze, and they're all together. Then you can finish each one individually like this, and it shows you, and it looks like it's almost in a, I haven't read any of them yet, but on the back, if you look at it, it looks like it's in some kind of fabric covered box or something. I'm not really sure. But I really would like to stitch it on the silk gauze, but the silk gauze is not included. If anybody knows where I can purchase like 40 count silk gauze, I would appreciate if you would let me know, because I would love to stitch this. I just love the Beatitudes. Anyway, so I got the three. There were 3 parts. She had a Longaberger basket. I think that's how you say it. I don't know. From the South. Those are like a Northeastern thing, I think. But I never heard of them until I got into cross stitch. And she had gotten some, and so she had put a bunch of Erica Michaels stuff in one of them, and I went through and I found so many Erica Michael charts that I would love to stitch. I will go back at some point and get some more probably, but don't fall. That's the floss for that. And like I said, and then I bought all this floss, and I'm not really sure. I'll have to look through this stack and see which chart. I guess I kitted some of them up. This one is the Silkberry Sampler Berry. And I think this is one. It's Erica Michaels. Okay, you've got to stop doing that. I'm leaning on the thing it's attached to. This one, it is provided. So this one has the 40 count silk gauze in it. And I have never attempted to stitch on silk gauze, but I thought, you know, that may be a good birthday start. Like start something that you've never done before. That's a good idea. I know I already have some of her charts that have the silk gauze. I bought this, which is the Autumn Cottage Garden Threads. I'll get it. Just give me a second. And it's the 4 different colors that they did during whatever show it is. I can't remember the name of it. It's not Nashville Needle Market, but it's the one online. Anyway, I know people had different charts for it and stuff, and I'm pretty sure that I'm a patron of Fox and Rabbit, and I think that they have one for their patrons. I'm not really sure, but I just thought the colors were gorgeous. So I got those. I know she has another another pack of them that I will eventually go back and get. It had a bunch of different, oh, so pretty. I got a small, this is a attic needlework. Oh, I can't think of her name. Oh, you're all yelling at me again. Jean Lee inspired this. When I went to, she was at the retreat in Missouri that my mom and I went to, and she was stitching on a small one. And I have some small ones, but they're like cheap, kind of, they're just not very nice wood, and they're not a nice weight, and they're more to me like you could finish with them or something, that'd be fine. But this one is just, it's very nice quality. So I went ahead and bought a small one, and I thought this might be good for like my silk gauze. I don't know if I can use it on silk gauze. I've got to watch some videos on that before I jump into that. Then I got one of the new Scarlet House releases. It's the Christmas alphabet. Oh, it's so pretty. So very, very pretty. So I also got that. That is the end of my haul. I'm looking. Let me look. Just making sure. But yes, that's it. Well, it's everything I can show you. Other stuff has to do with Christmas. So, all right. Well, I guess that brings me to the end of my Flosstube catch-up for November. School starts tomorrow, so life starts getting crazy again. I am hoping to do a de-stash. I have like a stack of things that I've pulled out like months ago. I would like to get that done and underway before Christmas time, gets close, because so I can get all those mailed out. Other than that, I think that's all I have. So I know as soon as I turn this off, I'm going to think of something. Anyway, if I didn't put the picture of Sherry at the beginning, I will put it at the end, and maybe a picture of my grandbaby while he was here. So until next time, all right, Flosstube, be kind to one another. Bye-bye.